Yeah. Echo. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little bit of a technical thing going on. One, two. One, two. No, there's an echo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. One time for your mind. Got a little bit of a technical difficulty. I don't know if I'm echoing on your side. I'm echoing a little bit in my headphones, so I'm going to do this a la no headphones. I'm going to have these on my side. Before we get to my special guest, I just want to say what's up to everybody. Let me see who's in the room today. My man Banana's in the house. What up, baby Pa? Thank you for the donation. I don't even trip on that. I am so thankful for any support. I don't even trip like that. So thank you, Bananas. I appreciate that. What's up, Plush? What's the deal? Welcome to Live from the Lab. My man Mir Depp is in the house. Jacob, what's the deal? Got a lot of new party people. My man Gorilla Strong. My man Gorilla, let me give you one of these, Gorilla Strong. I know you in the place to be. Yeah, so today we got a great special guest, and I'm very excited about it because this is one of my good friends. He's, Eon, what's the deal, son? Yeah. So, yo, Stutters, come here. So what's the deal, man? So, you gotta get rid of that. So, before I get to my special guest, I just got something in the mail here, and I wanted to share it with y'all real quick. Nice little proper vinyl thing going on. Let's see what we got. Yeah, son. Boom. Ooh, okay, so a little while ago, this album came out not too long ago, and it's my homie, Sonny, from the band POD, and this is his first solo album, Sonny Dread, and I am also a featured artist on here on Talk to God and How to Spit Fire. I also produce both tracks. This vinyl is available if you go to Sonny's page. You can order yourself a copy. Let me show you what the insides look like. This shit is really, really fresh, man. Really, really fresh. So this is what we got. Ooh, look at that. Got the orange like marble going on. Dope color scheme, man. Sonny Dread. That's the vinyl right there. Shout out to my man, Sonny Dread. That's the deal. Peace, save the hip hop culture. What's the deal? What's the deal? Eon, yes. So if y'all want, go to Sonny's page on Instagram. I believe it's at Sunny Sandoval or Sunny Dread. I'm not sure off the head. And he's got different packages that you can order, from the vinyl packages to cassettes to all of that, shirts, CDs. So give him a look, and your boy is part of this great collab. So that's the deal with that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So without further ado, what I want to do is bring my good friend and my boy. Let me get this right. Hey yo, Stutters. For some reason, oh, there we go. Here we go. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. My boy, Mr. Len. What's the deal, son?
Yo, I don't get the applause. What's up, bro?
Say that again.
I don't get the applause. I don't get the... Yeah, there we go. There we go.
And you get one of these.
Now I feel bro.
You get one of these.
Yeah, baby.
What's the deal, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Everything good?
Good to see you, brother. You know, it's
you're not echoing over here, just so you know.
Perfect. It's just in my headphones, so I just gotta like. It feels like I'm announcing the next batter at Yankee Stadium. That's what it feels like.
Is it latency?
Number
I feel like now we're having like
Aaron Judge.
Like in engineer talk. Is it latency? Maybe if you adjusted it to
right, exactly. So how you been, Len?
Man, I'm good, man. Getting ready to hit the road with Ella Sensei. We're doing a quick little European run. Spain,
what's up, man?
Spain, UK, and Denmark. We're going to a spot in Denmark I've never been to before, so it should be interesting.
Really? Oh, okay.
I've never been to Elborg.
I never even heard of that place.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I was like, it's not Roskilde.
El is like a 5-tool player, man. He be booking his shows, like producing his albums. He's the road manager. He's the MC. He's the merch guy. Like he you know.
And he not even Jamaican.
He was a 5-tool player.
He got 13 job, man.
Exactly.
I make the ticket.
Shout out to Machiavelli, Goodfoot, what's the deal? Ben Beneficial, what's going on? Meech, what's going on? So we're here with the mighty Mr. Len. Now, Len, I did an intro video for you about an hour ago, and I know you know this, and it comes along my, you know, people stay Q of the arsonist. When people say Mr. Len of Company Flow, does that affect you in any sort of way, or are you already like immune to the whole like?
It kind of you get used to it after a while, you know.
Right.
You're just happy that like you're in a good group. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be like Mr. Len that you know from Vanilla Ice or something like. You know what I'm saying? So like.
you heard it here first. Live from the lab.
So like, you know, I'm just happy that we were a dope ass group. That way, you know, when you say it, I'm like, yeah, Company Flow, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Machiavelli, my homie, the Machiavelli asked, "Yo, Len, how was it being one of the flagship groups of the Fat Beats movement?" Could you expand on how did that feel for you?
Ask my Bentleys. No, I
Come on. You like that?
You know what? Like looking back on it, it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? Because like we were young dudes,
right?
That made music in New York City. Like there's like having traveled, I understand sometimes why people are so attracted to New York City, bro. Like I'm born in the Bronx. I lived in Canarsie in the Bayview projects. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just New York. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
With you, people that you think are famous or that other people think are famous, I'm like, who? Billy? You know what I'm saying? Like you like there's nothing special about him. Like
right.
He's getting a bagel right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not, but like if you're from, you know, not even Houston, Texas, like, you know, a smaller part of Texas, and you're walking through Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, and you see like 3 rappers, like that means something to you,
trippy.
you know. So like this for me, like that time is like when you watch documentaries and they talk about like the hippie era, and like people were in the village, like Hendrix and all those guys are playing at the underground, things like that. Like that's what it was. Like we're playing small clubs. Like Wetlands is not like a 3,000 seater. You know what I'm saying? But like that was a spot for us. You know, like we used to rock that spot, and like spots like the New Eurekan. Like if you couldn't rock the New Eurekan, if you can't rock a room of like 100 people, like there was nothing for you. Like just stop it. So and the thing is, just getting into the New Eurekan, like the fact that somebody at the door recognized you and was like, "Oh, yo, come on in. The spot is packed. You like there's technically there's no room for you, but oh no, you're supposed to be in here." Like that's what it was, because but like we put in work. Like
we had a community. Community.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all rappers. It was like, and it wasn't, look, for the hip hop heads, we definitely had all the elements in the community, but there was also just people that just loved what we did and made the community that much more special. You know what I mean? So that's what made it special like that.
People that showed up, you know, like there's support, and then there's showing up. You know, like you can support me from your crib, and that's beautiful. But when you show up and it's like, yeah, we got the room sweating. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't have the room sweating with nobody in it. You know what I'm saying? So like that was a thing. And like there was people's faces that like to this day, I'll see them, like I recognize you from somewhere. They're like, I went to all your shows. I'm like, there it is.
It's trippy.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I saw you every time I left my house, I would see you. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a good time. So the flagship part, like, you know, I guess that's cool. Like, you know, that people liked that I did something that was good. But for me, it was just like, yo, like I gotta go on. I always tell you, I have to go on after the arsonist, man. I gotta get my mind right.
So my man the Machiavelli asked one more. What was some of the MCs / groups from the Fat Beats movement that caught your eye? So for me, I'll answer first. Natural Elements always stood out to me, and I think because they were slightly ahead of all of us, and they, even though we've met them and crossed paths, they really didn't hang in the community like everybody else did. We would catch them from time to time, but they didn't hang that much. They had their own path that they were on with Charlemagne. And so they were the ones that definitely had my attention for the most part. What about you?
You know, it's funny. Early on, it was the Juggernauts before we met them. There was I could tell they were from the Bronx. You know, like there was
that swag, that Bronx.
And like that, and like it was the storytelling. I was like, for me, like that's my thing. Like I love storytelling. So like if you can get my attention, because like it's hard to get someone's attention in the first couple of bars of a story in a song, because it's set up.
Yes.
So like the fact that these guys could do that, you know what I'm saying, throughout that EP, to this day, I'll never forget.
And you're talking about the Fondle EP, correct?
Yeah, the Juggernauts Fondle EP. I was in college when that record came out. I spent my last bit of money on doubles of that record. I had to walk to school, and like school ain't close. Like this is like I would have, you know, this is like you gotta take like 2 buses. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm waking up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It was worth it. I would wake up stupid early, and I walk, and like I had the record, like I had to put it on tape so I can listen to it Cause I was like, it's got to be worth it.
That's right.
So like listening to the Juggernauts, walking early as hell to Keene College. If y'all know, people from Jersey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know where I'm at, and y'all know where Keene is. So like I'm walking to Keene College from here, listening to the like on repeat. So when I met those guys, like I knew their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah,
like,
you were already familiar with the whole thing. Right.
Then fast forward, end up DJing for them. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, nah, I got it. Don't worry.
Were you the one that brought them to the circle, and then hence it became the Indelibles? Like, how did that unfold? It's crazy because that happened while we were all hanging.
Right.
And it just came, for me, it felt like, even though I'm sure it wasn't, but it felt like it came out of left field at that time for me as an Arsonist member, because it was like Company Flow and y'all were killing, and all of a sudden, and we got the Indelibles too. And I was like, what?
Right.
When did this happen? Where do I give in an application, man?
So as far as I remember, it started from Club Vinyl when we all did that show. L ends up on stage doing Clear Blue Skies. Now, how they even connected, I don't know. I found out later. Me and Bruin was from the same part of the Bronx,
right?
Because not just me and Bruin, like me, Bruin, Heroin, and Kev.
Yeah,
like we're all from like the Wakefield section of the Bronx. I found that out later at Wetlands, like one night after a show. Like Breeze approached me and was like, "Yo, you from Murdoch?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to live on Murdoch." And then I started thinking, I was like, "That's right, Murdoch cats be beefing with Edenwall," and I'm like, and I looked at, I remember I told the Breeze, I looked at him, I was like, "Damn, this motherfucker tall."
And he's the nicest guy in the world too,
yeah, he's
man.
so yo. And he was like, "Yo, I'm from around the way too." I was like, yay.
Okay, so that unfolded that way. So somebody asked, let me see, where is it? My man Bananas asked if you ever met Biggie. I never asked you that question.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've known you forever.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you have a story, or like was it just
it was like a quick
passing?
thing. So my homeboy Backspin used to DJ for Total. Total, they're from out here in Jersey.
Wow.
So Backspin, when CoFlow started doing stuff, he would like, "Yo, you're gonna start touring. This is what you gotta look out for." So he would be the OG,
Right.
So Total's having this party in Plainfield. He hits me up like, "Yo, come through." Get there, meet the girls. I'm like, they were super nice, right?
Right.
The room changes, right? You hear,
oh shit.
So Big walks in, he daps everybody up, and like, he kicked it for a minute. He was mad cool, but he really went to talk to Total. Like they was chilling for a while. He kicked it for a good 30, 45 minutes or so. When he was leaving, he pieced everybody out, Now this is why I remember this day so much. So he's walking out, and this girl grabs his ass. And he screamed on this girl.
Really?
And like I remember being I was impressed by his voice. I was like, "Yo, I can hear him over the music." Like, he was like, "If I did that to you,
give me the loot, give me the loot."
Yeah, he was like, "If I did that to you, you would have me in court." He was really barking on him. But like, I was just really impressed. I was like, "Yo, he got a dope voice." Like he's yelling at this girl, but it's like I was like, "Yo,
he definitely had a dope voice."
But he
Good
was
cadence.
like, yeah. But like that day, like he was a real nice guy. Like until somebody violated, But
that's what's up. That's a wild story. So
yeah,
my man Machiavelli got another one. He says, "What were some of your favorite MCs you worked with, excluding LP?" And I'm gonna add to that, and Just. Outside of Just and LP, who else were some of your favorite MCs that you worked with through the years?
So honestly, because you were the first one to actually give me a shot. Like, think about it, bro. You're the first single.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of somebody from Indelible. When I did Pity the Fool, I sent out just calls to everyone.
The beats, yeah.
Yeah. And whoever responded, you know what I'm saying, was like, okay, this is who I'm gonna work with. Right. But the first, like, it wasn't even like a thing. It was like, put the call out. Q was like, yo, I'm there. What's up? This is what we doing? And instant. Like, yeah. So like, you're on. Like, you're one of the background voices on What the Fuck.
I forgot that. That's
yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like I said,
forgot.
bro, you showed up and what was crazy, had more rhyme. Like, so I think you might have told people this. When the joint that you rhyme on, you wasn't supposed to rhyme over all that stuff.
I was at that point, I was so excited. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it's like, I always loved Company Flow. And then when y'all did the Indelibles, there was a little bit of envy in me. I wanted to be a part of that. That didn't happen. So when I caught wind, that I don't even remember how I found out, whether you called me or I'm somewhere at Matador. I don't remember how I found out that you were doing an album, but I know that as soon as I heard about it, I didn't even want to share it with any of the arsonists. Now I could be totally fucking honest about it. Like, I didn't want any of the arsonists on it. I wanted this shit by myself. Like, this is mine. And you sent me the beat, and I guess part of it was an intro that was gonna lead into the song that I was supposed.
Yeah.
But I was so fucking excited, which I told in a little clip, that I was like, I'm gonna rap on everything he sends. It was insane, man.
And the thing is, like, so this is why I liked it, because if it's hard for me to edit it or say, oh, I could do without this part, then that means I'm like, man, like, I just gotta run with it. So it's like, I heard it and I was like, damn, this part works. Right. Then we do the song and I'm like, well, I think it all kind of works together. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yes. Fuck it. Like, this is the song now, you know?
And arguably, Jean Grey gave you a dope song.
So I was going to mention her too, for people that I love to work with. Kindred Spirit. Like, she knows when I'm going left.
Super smart.
You know what I'm saying? And like, right. Super smart, but she knows when I'm going left, like, and like she leans into it. Cause some people, like, when I start to go to outer space, people start pumping their brakes. They're like, no, I'm not leaving the tarmac. She's like, okay, let's go, you know? So like, and the last one I'll say is Merce.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Merce
expect that.
He's a litmus test.
And what do you mean by that?
If I can explain my idea to you in a couple of words, and with him, it has to work. He's 3,000 miles away. Right. So if I can't explain what I want in like from this song, then this song isn't worth making. So like, when I get the performances that I get from him, it's one, like, I know what I want him to do, but I just need him to do it from wherever he's at right now. Right. So like, if you know what I'm saying, like it's I this is the concept, but like, don't give me how you think I want it. I need you to give me where you are here today
as an artist.
Right.
Correct. Right.
So yeah, so like it's the freedom, but within the constraints of this is the concept. So the joint that we did for the Life in Dakota record, that joint Paris, I was like, yo, this beat, and this was the loosest concept I ever gave him. I was like, with this beat, rhymed as if Pasta Noose is rhyming to Gotta Get Mines.
Wow, that's a crazy direction, man.
Right.
And those are some big shoes to fill. Yeah, I mean,
Right,
you're
but
mentioning
like,
somebody who's like, his pen game is not from this planet. So that's pretty crazy.
so now when you go back, you listen to it. I was born in the Midtown Metro. It goes. It's a nod to Paz.
Right. I was born in the boogie down. Yeah.
So like, you know, there's a lot of that, and then like at the end of the joint, I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. So like it was he, you know what I'm saying? But like in order for him to get that performance, I had to say, okay, this is the beat. This is what it has to be. But wherever you are, Merce, give me Merce.
That's
but
dope,
this.
man. That's great direction, man. Oh, thank you, Ducky Powers. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. So, I wanna shift it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where is it? Okay. First, before I even get into your catalog and where you at, one of the things that I know about you that fascinates the shit out of me is that you worked for Jive RCA.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, not RCA. It was Jive Zombo.
Oh, Jive Zombo. Okay.
They had already left RCA.
Okay. And obviously, at that time, some would argue that Jive had gotten to the level where they were almost damn near equal to Def Jam, you know, because of what they had. KRS, Tribe Called Quest, Spice One. I mean, you could help me out. I mean,
Souls
there's
of Mischief.
so many big hip-hop
Too
acts
Short.
that had come out of Jive.
Yeah.
And there you were in the middle of it. First, did you work with Al Lindstrom at that time? Was he up there with you?
No, when I was there, this is Jeff Sledge, Joe Thomas, and Ian. I forget Ian's last name. Ian's my man too.
The actor. No, but so let me ask you this. How did you get the gig, and then what projects stand out to you that you worked that most people had bought, fell in love with, but you know for yourself that, man, you love that album, I actually worked that album.
So I worked in the dub room.
The dub room. And to explain to people what is the dub room.
So this is, I was like, you know, this is 1992, 93, around there.
Wow.
So like, we're still using cassettes and CDs. CDs are just really becoming a thing. And like, you know, vinyl, obviously. Vinyl never actually went anywhere. But cassettes were the easiest way for inter-office messages and information. So when they needed sample clearances, I would have to put the original song and the sampled song. Like I'm doing that for legal for all the attorneys.
Really? I didn't even know.
Yeah, that was part of my job. When people finished their albums, when they were gonna have listening meetings. So like every person in every department needed a cassette. It's my job to sit there and so like early Hyro stuff, like the early Souls of Mischief stuff, like I heard their entire record, the stuff that didn't get put on the record.
Wow.
I heard all of that stuff.
That's crazy.
So like they're having meetings, okay, well, we don't think this is gonna work and this is not a New York record, or we'll play this remix, and you know, like I'm hearing all of that. So like that's part of my job. I got the job because I interned for this lady that, and it was a company, but this woman, they managed CeCe Peniston.
I haven't heard that name in forever. Go ahead.
Lin Q.
Wow.
They were shopping Poetical Prophets. Devontae Swing. Joe, the singer.
Yes. I don't want to be a player no more.
Yeah. I remember him when he had just come up from like Columbus, Georgia. He was a country dude, the fucking cavity in his teeth, the whole shit. Like that dude, he put in work. Like, he can sing his ass off, bro. And what's funny, so before I left that company, I had this assignment that she gave me. She was putting together this girl group, and she was like, "Yo, I need you to find 2 girls that can sing."
Right.
So I found 2 girls around the way. This girl Monique and this girl Nikki. And she was like, "Okay, we're putting this girl group together. It's gonna be 5 girls in it." So I found the 2 girls from around here. She had the other 3 girls. So we go to this studio in the city, and like we're introducing the girls. So Monique and Nikki meet this girl Shanana, Bianca, and Alicia. Right. So this is not this. I know for a fact that this is happening in 92, 93 because I leave to do juvenile techniques.
First company flow single.
Right. So like this is like the last thing that I do for this company. So I bring them these 2 girls. Shanana is almost sounds like T-Boz, right? So I was like, okay, I kind of see where they're going with this. Bianca, not a strong singer. They say she's an actress. Her father's this guy Richard Lawson that does soap operas.
Oh, okay.
So her name is actually Bianca Lawson. So if you look up her IMDb, she does a lot of movies now, right? And the other girl, the girl Alicia, like they was like, yo, she's gonna be doing this for sure. Like she plays a couple of instruments, but mainly piano, because she is Alicia Keys. So
what?
So the girl group is called 5 Little Women.
5 Little Women?
5 Little Women.
Okay. Were they little?
It was based on the book, because remember, at the time I'm in high school, right? So they shortened it to Little Women, right? Like I said, I leaves 93. I'm doing like fuck that. I'm juvenile techniques, co-flow. Fuck is you talking about, right?
Stretch
so like,
and Bob.
right? You know what I'm saying? Like this is hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
But like I keep in touch with the girls because like yo, I put you into this thing. So Nikki was like, yo, I bounced. I'm like, all right. Monique was like, yo, I still kick it every now and then with Alicia. So my boss, my old boss, he replaced them with these 2 girls that look exactly like them.
Weird.
Right? Alicia leaves. My boss puts her sister in the group. The group Alicia is now Keys called sister? 3LW.
Really?
The 2 girls in 3LW look exactly like the 2 girls that I brought into the group.
That's bizarre.
Hey, yo, bro, it was funny. So like, I remember one of the girls was like, "Yo, they hate me because I'm dark skinned." Da, 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 da. Like she went off on some weird shit, and I'm like, lady, you don't even understand. Like, like I found you. Like they don't hate you. So yes, 3LW is partly my fault. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it.
I feel so much. Free.
Okay, yeah, Machiavelli. We're both gonna cue in on that. So the Machiavelli asks, memories of Stretch and Bob or DJ Riz. I'm gonna start, and then when I finish, I'm gonna swap headphones. I'm gonna stay here, but I'm gonna be swapping headphones, and I'll allow you to talk. But for me, what's crazy is that I'm sure Company Flow and of course the Arsonists, and even when I was in the Nomads, we've done Stretch and Bob shows so many times and had listened to it countless times. I have so many tapes. And what stands out to me the most still to this day is that when the show would end, most people don't know this, but when the show would end, they would open up the phone lines and pure chaos would ensue. If you remember, like people would call in and try to rap on air, and Sear and Bob and Stretch would just not stop roasting anyone who called in. It was just pure, and it could have been Nas calling. It didn't matter. They were just so tired. It was about 4 or 5 in the morning. I think it was just really time. Like early in the morning when the show would end. They're tired. They're running on fumes. People are calling in to spit verses, and they're just making animal noises, fart sounds, calling them whack, telling them to shut up. It just was pure chaos.
Turn up the fucking bars!
And most people don't know that about the show. That's what made the show very, very special in many ways, was because it would just go so far off the script. Even though they've had obviously iconic moments with having Big L and Jay and Wu-Tang and Nas and all of these bigger MCs. But
let's talk about the fun shit. I get it.
Exactly.
Big L rap better
Jay-Z. But one more thing I will say, aside from the fun shit, is that for the Arsonists, for Company Flow, for the Juggernauts, for J Treads, for Natural Elements, I mean, the list goes on and on. I felt like, even though they had the big artists, it felt like it was more our home because we had visited this planet often. And in many ways, Bobbito, along with Stretch, had helped to propel and push every group that I named. So along with DJ Riz and Wildman Steve, just was like a combination of, these two planets that would help to push this movement of MCs that I had mentioned. So that's what stands out to me. What do you think, Len? And you keep on talking while I make a swap. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, as far as memories with Riz and Wildman Steve, this is one of the best ones. And Co-Flow, we went up to Adelphi to I don't remember what we were pushing, but De La had just dropped Stakes Is High, and they're pushing their record. And we go up there, and we're waiting outside of the studio to get in and do our interview. De La steps in, and like they're back home. They're from Long Island, so there's like they come in like all kinds of people. Just, yo, what's up? Like there's mad noise. So like Wildman Steve comes out, and I guess when he walks out, he realizes how many dudes are with De La. So he looks at us, and we're just sitting there. Yo, y'all gotta be quiet. Like he barks on us. Like we're like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, so we're like, okay, it's like, but we don't know how much more quiet we can be because we're just sitting there, right? So everybody gets quiet, and then of course, like it ramps back up, and Wildman Steve comes back out, and y'all gotta go, and we're like, where are we going? Like, what? So we leave, we left, right. And like Riz of course is like, yo, we gotta have them back, because like Riz knew it wasn't us. So of course we they have us come back, and to this day I never knew if Just did this on purpose. So you couldn't curse on their show,
right?
So
right.
They only had 2 mics. Just would always like be off mic. So it'd be me and like L over here.
Right.
So Wildman Steve was talking to us, and he asked her like a question that only like, is like really directed at the MC. So Just starts answering. So I have to move the mic towards him. Just as he's getting to the mic, the shit. And I was like, yo. We never got invited back. we never been invited back. We never. Riz loved us.
Wildman Steve had enough of you.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? No.
Oh my God. Did you ever have anything like that? Like, I'm trying to think. With Stretch and Bob, like whenever I went up there, the only funny story I have is like when I went up there the first time, I was in the group The Nomads,
Mhm.
And Bob was already like cool with us, so he was very like comfortable. So we get up there, like we're there physically in the station, and you know we're excited. We're kids, and as soon as he turns the mic on, him and Stretch are just making fun of us on the. like as soon as the mics go on, he's like, "What's the color of your sweater, Beretta? Is that monkey piss?" And it's like, "Yo, homeboy,
Wow.
homeboy, can we ease into the fucking fun? Like you're just going for a kill right now." What up, my man Nitty McNuggets? What's the deal? My man Jay Freedom, what's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, so Nitty McNuggets asked if 3LW was on Making the Band. Now I don't know that. I don't know if you know that. Were they on Making?
No, they shouldn't have been.
No?
I mean, maybe as guest stars, but like there was no reason for them to be on making the band.
When you worked on Jive, did you work any of KRS's product?
So when I was there was the Return of the Boom Bap album.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, let me explain why I'm laughing right now. Years ago, Len showed up to Fat Beats when I was working there. And he was like, "Yo, I got this tape that I've had for a minute. This is the official release of Return to the Boom Bap by KRS, where some of this shit that's on this tape got edited off the album because of copyright shit." And I was like, "Word?" And so, unfortunately for Len, he didn't realize that he was giving it to possibly one of the biggest KRS-One fans in all of New York City. So as soon as he handed me the tape, I was like, man, he's never gonna see this again.
I never.
I'm gonna digitize it for you, Len.
Thanks,
I'm
bro.
gonna digitize it for myself, and I will get the tape back to you. I promise. I promise. As soon as I get on my digitizing game, I will hook it up.
That shit is dope because the song "Return of the Boom Bap" got the Oscar Mayer shit in it.
Yes.
That he had to edit out, bro. That not that it made the song so much greater, but
no,
when you hear it in there, you miss it because like the edit on the album is weird.
It's like after and exactly like when I heard the Oscar Mayer added lines and then I went back to the official release, it feels like something's missing and that's not flowing right. And they obviously most people won't get it. It'll fly over their heads. You have to hear the tape, and only I control that. Okay, so Fun Crusher Plus. If you had to say a few words about Fun Crusher Plus and what it means to you having an album like that, and everything that you've experienced because of that album, how would you summarize it, Funk? For you, for your experience.
Oh man, Fun Crusher is a passport. It opened up the world.
Yes.
I wouldn't have. Most of us are from the same type of neighborhoods. Like you ain't really gonna see these parts of the world unless you join the service. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was like I said, it was a passport. It connected me. It connected me with the world better than the internet ever could.
Yes.
Like I met actual people that are into it, not people that just kind of type around it. You know what I'm saying? Like these are, you're pressing flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like these are real heads. So like it let me know that like this is universal.
That's dope, man. That's a beautiful way. I never looked at it like, even for us with As the World Burns, I never really thought of it like that. That's a dope way to think of it because yes, that for me it was the same with As the World Burns. It connected us to the entire planet and gave us this
Right.
this rite of passage to go wherever people wanted to see us, which was pretty much a lot of places on the planet at that time, and everybody was just excited about what we were doing, what y'all were doing, what nonfiction was doing, what the juggernauts were doing, and so many others. You know, I don't leave names out because I on purpose. It's just people don't realize there was so many solid acts at that time, and not everybody had the same opportunities because this is underground hip hop. So it wasn't that easy to pull off a lot of the things.
Right.
And but you know, Sai and Yeshua, you know, or Megahertz or Sciences of Life. There's so many other groups that I could get into, but the way you explained it is perfect. Like overall, like sure, the music is means a lot to a lot of people, but what it did for us was that it took all of us that came from, you know, the Bronx, Brooklyn. We all survived the crack era, and here we are with our own music, and we're getting on planes and getting on stages and selling out venues and having the experiences of a lifetime. So yeah, you're right.
Right.
That's an amazing answer. When you guys got around to Little Johnny from the hospital, in your mind, did you know you were looking at the end of that adventure with Company Flow, or was it just at that time you were just in the moment? Like where were you at mentally, and where was everything at?
Little Johnny happens because I finally was able to afford a sampler of my own at the end of making Fun Crusher.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I'm making beats all the time. Yo, I'm making a beat record. So like, you know, me and L, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to Raucus about doing a beat record. He was like, yo, that sounds dope. So, you know, we asked Just to be a part of it. Just was like, nah, I'm not interested. He was like, that's cool, you know.
Right.
But like we did that record.
And for me, when the Arsonist came to an end, it was a rough. There was definitely a moment where a little depression might have crept in. You know, I lost my squad. We were all at odds with each other at that time. It was a weird gray area, and everybody was in a very sad headspace. Fortunately for me, Ill Bill approached me, and then my solo adventure begins. So what I'm getting at is once you really realized that it was the end of the run, how long before you were like shifting into a different gear in order to keep the adventure going? And what were your emotions like during that time?
So the end came while I was working on Pity the Fool. Pity the Fool wasn't even supposed to be an album. Pity the Fool was supposed to be a mixtape. And
Wow.
it ended up becoming an album. Actually, I talked to Matador because of you.
Really?
You were at Fat Beats, and you were like, "Yo, we just signed the Matador," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, the rock label. You're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, I'm gonna talk to them. That's why I
didn't
talked to
even
Matador.
realize. That's crazy.
So
And so
yeah,
do you feel like you shifted gears quickly? Like as soon as you knew like, okay, this is coming to an end, I gotta get into a different mind. Was it quick, or did you take some time to like assess the whole situation?
it was ongoing, you know, because of
Right.
the. You don't realize the magnitude of anything that you're doing until it's over,
Yes.
right? So like people telling me Like, yo, I like Fun Crusher, or like, CoFlow is dope. Like, to me, it's cool, like complimentary talk. Like, thank you. But like, I didn't know that people were like, no, we love this group. Like, you guys are like, this is important.
Right.
So when it's over, it's like people are mourning you.
Big time.
And I'm like, fuck are you mourning me for? Like that was one record. You know what I'm saying? One record and an instrumental album. So like,
I guess because even for the Arsonist, I think that people were just anticipating that it would just go on longer than it would.
Yeah.
And
it was, to me, the hardest part was like, see, we wasn't old friends. So like, these are people that like I was like, oh man, like I'm really like starting to like these guys. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then like it so to me, it was more a testament of like to where we are now, like the fact that like L's my man, Justice my man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it's, to me, it's like this. The fact that we're cool is hilarious to me, because people will ask me like Run the Jewels questions, like how the fuck should I know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't at one session. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fucking know. But like, I to me, it's still kind of funny that like people know like, hey, you still cool with L? Like, yeah. So what's up with when Run the Jewels? Like, bro, I don't know shit about that group. Like
the third track on the second Run the Jewels album.
And I'm like, I know those guys. That's it. Like they're nice. Like they're all cool. Like, but that's it. Like that's. But yeah,
so it's my man Nitty McNuggets got a good question, and he said, do you feel that Raucous was a bit in over their head signing such a diverse group of artists? Y'all were far more experimental and not as easy to digest for most than the more trad acts. Traditional acts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Company Flow was definitely outside of the box thinkers. So I understand where he's going with this. Do you think Raucous was in over their heads with everything that they were looking at? Well, you would know, actually. You actually dealt with them, so you could actually officially say, yeah, they bit off more than they can chew.
I honestly, to me, they didn't bite off more than they can chew until they started to try and play the radio game.
With started putting up plaques. This guy went gold. This guy went gold, and yes, I understand.
It's like you have a chance to be something all your own. Of course, everybody, the prestige of having a gold plaque or a platinum plaque means something, to the RIA.
Yeah.
I can honestly tell you, like, I'd much rather sell 500,000 than to have a plaque that told me I sold 500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
yeah. For those that don't understand, sometimes those plaques, and I think Len could agree with me, they're not as accurate as one might think they are, Right. And the practices that go on behind the scenes to get some of those plaques are not as legit, or weren't as legit as one would think. Even though today getting a plaque is a really tough.
Yeah, it's almost impossible now.
Yeah, it's very hard to accomplish these days. But back then, there were definitely some crazy antics going on just to flash.
Yeah, and like there was a lot of things you had to watch the wording. Like they would send out plaques, and they were like, "Yeah, he shipped gold. He shipped gold,"
which means they're gonna ship it back.
Right.
Oh my God, yo. Mark Love, my man Mark Love is in the house. What's going on, baby?
So that DJ Mark Love, troublemaker.
So, So you now I'm trying to see the order of this. Put this in order for me. Is it
Mhm.
Pity the Fool first, Roosevelt Franklin, the Dicks? Is that how it is that how the releases happen?
Yeah, because the when I start Smacks Records uh is when I do the Dix record.
So wait, as you're recording Pity the Fool, you were also recording the Dicks?
No, the Dix is the Prince Paul record.
So you but I would for some reason I was under the
I rhyme on the record.
wait, hold up, man.
Now, I feel like now I just threw too much stuff out at you.
You did? For some reason, I thought you were one of the producers and one of the DJs on the record.
On the Dix record?
Yeah, because I've listened to it, but I listened to it
Yeah,
when it released. I don't remember
right.
shit. Like I don't remember anything.
Me and Prince Paul rhyme on a song together on the Dix
Now I
record.
have to go back. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Is that your
So,
only appearance on the whole thing?
yeah, yeah. Because it's
Why do
that,
they
and then it's
describe that
that,
as a
and it's the
doo-wop record?
mockumentary, huh?
The mockumentary.
Yeah,
That's right. Prince Paul, man, and that was obviously his brainchild, right? The Dicks.
yeah. So what happened was when I started the label. Uh, remember I did the I put out Kaiser Course. That was the first artist that I put out. Then I did I had a record with Merce called "Take Your Ass to the Store,"
Wow.
and then there was so like obviously now like my friends and everybody, I'm like, yo, let's start doing some crazy shit. So I hit up Paul and I was like, Paul, I don't care what it is, whatever's going on. I was like, I'm putting it out. He was like, are you sure? He's like, because he said this was kind of crazy. I was like, what is it? And bro, this keep in mind, this is not like people can send you a MP3. He
Right.
sent me
You have to
this
get a
CD
CD.
in the
Yeah.
mail,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So it's
wow.
the CD and what it is, like how you wrote it out in the mail. So it's like, yeah, it's the Dicks. And here comes the Dicks, and I was like, this guy's out of his mind. And I was like, I honestly, even from I didn't even listen to it yet. I was like, I'm putting this out, right? So I put the CD in, and I recognized Mr. Dead, and I was like, oh shit. So like it's crazy. Like I'm laughing already, but like there's other joints, like there's instrumentals at this point.
Right.
So he was like, yo, I want you to be in it. So I was like, okay. So like, I'm thinking like, remember, this is him producing it, right? So I'm like,
This is
hey, this was
for
scratch.
those that don't like. Let me reiterate. This is DJ Prince Paul,
Prince Paul,
Stetsasonic, De La Soul.
right?
Like the Grave Diggers. So go ahead, continue.
So when we're putting like we're working on the record. Like he's like, yo, I want you to rhyme on it. And I was like, rhyme on it. So he came to my house when I lived in South Orange, and he plays me like the beat that he wants me to rhyme to. Bro, this is dead ass. Like you can ask him. I wrote this rhyme in like 10 minutes
See, now
and
I gotta go back because I'm very
recorded
confused.
it.
I don't know I don't even know how I missed it. So let me ask you. I'm just curious. Did you ever rhyme before?
I rhyme on Pity the Fool. The joint with Lord Sear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yeah. The third verse is me. Yeah.
Now I got homework to do after the show. This is hilarious. Now, prior to this, because I didn't even think to ask because I've always looked at you as a DJ producer and a musician. But
Right.
prior to any of this, did you have any aspirations on being an MC ever?
I mean, everybody got like a little rhyme that they write, and like, I would like kick little funny freestyles, but like I'm around bro, like I'm around L, Just, Breeze, Treads. You know what I'm saying?
Killers.
But like I'm like, yo, none of y'all can cut like me. How about that?
Exactly. Exactly. Fuck off.
Right.
So, oh wow, man. And then explain to people the Roosevelt Franklin project. What is this
I
about?
rhyme on that too, bro. I'm now thinking about I rap a lot.
Yo, son, like me and you got to do like an EP together where we trade in bars, son. That's it. Tonight, when I go and listen to every single one of your verses, because everything flew over my head, now I got to listen and expect a phone call, bro.
They're all about girls.
What? I expected nothing less from you, bro. Wow. So what is Roosevelt Franklin? What was the direction with this?
So Roosevelt Franklin is me and Kamani Rogers. Kamani was in this group called the Masterminds.
Okay.
And Kamani was oddly enough, he was the very first person to interview us. Like he was writing for his
Like a
college
fanzine
paper, like Wesleyan. He went to Wesleyan.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
him and like one of L's friends had like interviewed us. The first interview we ever did. And I was like, I didn't even know what to do. Cause I was like, why? Like, why are you talking to me? Yeah, I was like, why? I was like, I got nothing to say to you, dude. Like, I was like,
right.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was, and then like he came out with this group, the Masterminds.
Mm-hmm.
So we got cool. We would tour. Sometime when I was DJ for Merce, we would tour with the Masterminds.
Oh wow.
So like me and Kamani got cool. And
is Kamani from the East Coast?
Yeah, Kamani's from used to live like in Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah, or like Lower East Side, whatever. But like he it was when Jam Master Jay was killed.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Jam
We were talking and like we just got it like how like the conversation gets real dark. And
yeah.
And I don't know what I said, but I said something funny. But it was like kind of inappropriate funny. Not about Jay, but like just something like
Len? You said something inappropriately funny?
So we
What up, Edwin? What's the deal, son? Continue.
Yeah,
so Roosevelt Franklin.
So we kind of bonded over that and was like, yeah, we're gonna do something. So like those Roosevelt Franklin records, it's like Tenacious D meets Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
wow.
That's
a crazy weird. Fucking combo right there, bro. Tenacious D meets Suge Knight, bro. Go ahead.
It was those are some great college shows. Those are like really, really great college shows. And then one of the last record that we did was Barefoot. And I was playing the drums and Kamani's playing keys. Like, and we're but we went up to WFMU and we did it live. It's on YouTube.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's dope. I want to see that. That's dope.
Yeah, so like it's it's wild. So like he's just on keys and me on drums, and like it's wild. Like cause part of the record, like
for those that don't know, how long have you been playing drums for?
Oh man, I played instruments in school, so like I played drums and sax like through high school.
Are you still drumming or?
Not really. Like, but I should practice. Like the kit's, it's not like the kit is far from me. It's like literally like
it's
your own right spot. There.
Kit's right there.
It's not like,
let me take this
like literally all the hardware, everything is sitting right there. And what's wild, like bro, I know some of like the illest drummers like in the world. Like I toured with Fish from Fishbone. Like
that's wild, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it says here in my
Mhm.
notes that you've done some work with Armand van Helden.
Armand van Helden.
Now he's like a club, like EDM house music,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. He's a
So,
big deal. Yeah.
yeah, I remember he was like on covers of magazines when we were all
Yeah.
touring. Like he was killing the game back then. What
Mhm.
exactly did you do with him? Did you produce a track? Like, did you
I did
like?
cuts on a song he has called "Rock the Spot."
Wow. Okay, that's
I'm
dope,
trying to remember the
man.
name of the album, but it's on a single, and it's wild. So one day, I'm in uh, I'm in South Africa, and somebody said
Was
to
this a
me,
company flow tour?
"Nah, this is it's me and Gene."
Oh wow. Okay,
And
that's right. Cause she's from out there, right? Yeah.
right,
Continue.
and I'm out there, and someone said, "Hey man, are you gonna play Rock the Spot?" It took me 10 minutes to figure out what this man was talking about. I said,
Yeah,
"Rock
you're
the
like
Spot."
rock the what?
I was like, "Rock the Spot," and I was like, "I think you got me confused with somebody." He was like, "No, man, you." He says, "Your name is on the record, Mr. Len, Company Flow." he was like, he almost got upset with me,
Here,
like,
it's
"Yo,
right here in my
yeah,
hand.
don't." He thought it was like gaslighting. I'm like, "Yo, no, 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 no. I know who you are."
I don't want to be
And
associated with Armand.
right, but like, it took me a minute, and yeah, bro, like that was a big record.
But you
Because the
never
song
you
on the
never
song, the
did
song on
any
the other
shows
side
with
is
him,
way
right?
bigger than my song, huh?
You never did any shows with him or anything, correct?
Nah, we did one party together at Winter Music Conference.
Mm, that's
But like
dope, man.
I worked with him. I worked with
You've
Roger
so let me
Sanchez.
let me see. Now, I'm gonna read some names. You tell me yay or
Okay,
nay.
okay,
Um, MC Paul Barman, you worked with him?
yeah,
Okay. DJ Crush,
yep,
obviously Prince Paul. Jedi Mind Tricks, Words from Mr. Len.
yeah.
I did not know you did that. That's wild.
There's two interludes on Violent by Design.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's like one of their biggest, if not their biggest joint, I think, right? I know it's one of their more popular releases. That's pretty crazy. Mass Influence, that's another group that was part of our community, even though they were out in Atlanta, but they were still part
yeah.
of our
They
community.
were Fat Beats Atlanta.
That's right. That's right. Murs, Mr.
Mhm.
Dead. Some names I never heard of. Princess Superstar.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Twiggy, Seven Dimensions.
oh yeah. He's a Japanese artist. I remixed one of his records.
The Masterminds, we said. Bill Laswell, The Morning.
Yeah, Bill Laswell used This Morning on one of his projects.
And Roger Sanchez, Buffalo Gals, Stampede.
Yeah, so but he remixed Buffalo Guys before Malcolm McLaren passed, like way before Malcolm McLaren passed away,
That's
and
why. Do you
he
know
hit
that
me up.
I danced in the Buffalo Gals remix with Rakim in the video? I'm in the video, Rakim, and it was Malcolm. Malcolm. I almost called him Malcolm McDowell. Don't ask me why. Malcolm McLaren. Roddy McDowell from the Planet of the Apes
Right.
remixed it. No, but Malcolm McLaren. It was something he did before he passed away. They did a remix with Rakim on it, and I
Yeah,
danced in the video. And
yeah, I
I
did.
danced in the Company Flow video, End to End Burners, which I highlighted on one of my video clips. But anyway,
But
now
yeah, I
I
did. I
want to
did the
talk
scratches on the
about
Buffalo
something because
Guys
I don't know
remix.
what your status is with it currently, but it's one of the things that I know about you that when I heard about it, it blew my mind and I was deeply intrigued with this. I don't know where you're at with this, but what is Acapulco Black for all the people that are watching, and where are we at?
So yeah, I do stand up comedy under the name Acapulco Black. Yeah, I started December 2024.
That's when you started.
Yeah, and I had a bro. It's different. It's different. Like it's a different discipline. Like just not having the music around you is as a, like part of, like one I got the name
terrifying,
in Mexico.
isn't it?
Yeah, but like when you really out there, like play this, I'd much rather. I thought about it. I think I'd much rather people boo me than the alternative. The alternative is like quiet, bro. When you start and you think you got jokes, bro. I went out there and like got a chuckle, but like that chuckle turned to, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit, and bro, that should
Somebody
be quiet.
was clearing their throat, bro.
That should. And like, oh.
Could you imagine that? Peace, Gorilla. Peace. Thank you for coming through, baby. Yo, so, all right. So it started in 2024. Why the name Acapulco Black? Where did that come from?
So I actually got the name in Mexico from a woman in Mexico.
What? Go ahead. I want to hear this.
So this is the true story. Like this is probably the only time I tell the real story. So during the pandemic, my friend, she had a house in Mexico. And she was like, "Yo, you can stay in the house." She said, I have a housekeeper that comes through, So I got to know the housekeeper. We were hanging out. She's cool. She was going home, or she went somewhere, and she was coming back. But she had a delivery come. But okay. I'm not from Mexico, bro, so I'm not signing nothing, right? So dude comes in like, I was like, no. I just said no, I ain't signing nothing. I don't know what the package is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, Mr. Superman.
No, yeah, no. So when he's walking down the hill, he runs into Soko, the housekeeper, and she said, "Oh, you have my package." He said, "Yeah, but like I wouldn't." The dude inside, wouldn't take it. She said, "Oh, the black dude inside." He goes, "Nah." She goes, "What?" He goes, "Nah, he wasn't black." She's like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Which house did you go to?" And he said the house, right? She goes, "Yeah, he's black." And he goes, Nah. He's no black. And she goes, "He's like Acapulco Black." He goes, "Oh, okay, yeah." So apparently, so I didn't notice there are black people in Acapulco, and like they're like my color. So in his head,
that is a crazy one, man.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I like it. So I ran with it. So I'm Acapulco Black.
I love it. Now, something that I know, and I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, but you're half Dominican, correct?
Yeah.
Your mom is your mother
bro,
Dominican?
you said that shit like I was like,
I know, like these
half.
days nobody wants anything revealed. But is your mother was Dominican or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So somebody had asked, wait, where we at? What up, Raps and Riffs? What's the deal? Where are we? My man over here. Somebody had asked. Man, the questions are going fast. Where is it? Oh, here we go. My man, Edwin, he asked about Kung Fu. Now, I never seen or heard Kung Fu. I've heard the name mentioned. Could you elaborate on that? Like, what was that all about?
Kung Fu was a TV show I used to do voiceovers on. This it's funny. This is where I learned that I was writing comedy before I actually knew it. So me, Sear, Gene would do this show where they re-edited kung fu movies, and we would do the voiceovers and basically turn them into comedies. It was on used to come on Fuse, like it was like whatever Canadian MTV was. So what was happening was like I would do. Let's say if there was like 11 voices in the show, like I would end up doing like 7 of them.
Wow.
And then like the guy would the director would take what I would do and like have other guest stars do it. So this is like in my head, but all of this is happening off the cuff. But in my head, I'm not realizing that like if I say something, if you copy exactly what the fuck I just said, I wrote that, you know?
So, gotta be by the book.
Yeah.
By the book.
So you know, I didn't get writing credit on the show, but I did a lot of voiceovers, did a lot of voices on that show.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, do you think that in many ways the Kung Fu helped you with the stand-up?
Yeah, with confidence. You know, if I never would have did Kung Fu, I probably wouldn't think about anybody thinking about me being funny. Like if I didn't make a room of people laugh, like in those sessions, then I could probably do it.
And for those people that don't know, like, there's only a handful of dudes that are like really funny if coming from our underground hip hop circle. I mean, we all laughed and joked and snapped, but like Len, Destroy, Sabak, like there's key dudes that like have made me laugh into tears, and those top three I just mentioned, Len, Sabak, Destroy. Well, Sear was also very funny. Very funny at that time.
Sear's scary with it sometimes. I remember one time Sear got drunk, and no surprise there. But we were going to this diner, and we walked into this diner, and Sear snapped on everybody. I mean, like from when we walked in, he snapped on the hostess. He looked. He saw the people in the kitchen. He started snapping on everybody in the kitchen.
Dangerous.
He started snapping on people sitting in. So we sit down to eat, and I wouldn't order anything. Bro, I was like, I'm not ordering. I didn't eat anything.
Yeah, they would have spit in your shit, man.
I'm good.
Now, are you currently still booking for like stand-up slots anywhere? Or
so for a while I had a open mic night, then I started touring. So like when I get back off this tour, luckily it's coming off the end of all this cold weather. I'll start another night, but this one won't be open mic. This one like we'll be booking comics. We'll probably start towards the end of spring to start booking comics and do a tour all the way through the winter.
Oh, so you run the open mic as well? Like it's your night? That's dope.
Secret Cookies Comedy, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, now, like I said, first dry run was last year.
Now that you've been a few years in on comedy, have you like rubbed shoulders with some of the more like veteran comedians? Like has anybody given you some gems, like any wisdom? Yeah. Have you built any bonds?
The first show that like I got invited to do was with Hamburger.
Oh my God.
And
wow. Dude,
so it was his night. Yo. The intimidate, like I thought I was scared in a place where, not scared, but like, you know, I was nervous in a place where like I was already comfortable.
Right.
Yo, Hamburger gets up on stage. They immediately started laughing. I was like, I can't do that.
As soon as he walks on, they're already laughing.
Yeah, it's like he barely grabbed the mic. And they was like, I was like, what are you laughing at? I was like, he's that damn good.
And then you get on.
He's very encouraging. He's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you feel that where you're at now, first of all, do you consider yourself a comedian? Because I know certain titles, like, we kind of, like, I know for me, like, all the different things that I do in music, some of them, I was kind of, like, slow to accept the fact that I do, like, certain things in music. And now, like, when I look at it now, I'm like, okay, I'm a lyricist, I'm a vocalist, I do different, I've got different things that I do that I've been doing for a while. Do you consider yourself a comedian at this point, or do you feel like you're still in training?
Uh, so this is where the hip hop thing comes in, because like we've always been crazy and we have like alternate egos, and
Yes.
So Acapulco is absolutely a comedian. You know, uh, if you ask me, I'll tell you I do comedy. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Right.
it's one of those things. Like in the moment, I'm that. Like there is no like you can't tell me I'm not.
Right.
Like I said, you could boo me off stage, or like, but you just booed a comic off stage. Like that's what I'm saying. Like as
That's
far as
not
the work,
Len. That's
right?
Acapulco
Like, yeah,
Black.
yeah. Acapulco's a comic. Mr. Len, the DJ, he ain't got no business being up on stage like trying to tell you jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and like to an extreme part of like Mr. Len is a rock star. Like I will stage dive. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done I've done it before. So
I've
like,
seen Evil D stage dive once. That shit was nuts. So somebody asked, my man Edwin asked, did you get to work with Biz or Queen Latifah on Kung Fu?
not on Kung Fu. I've worked, I've worked and hung out with Biz, but that, like I said, they were doing my lines.
Right.
So
Right. So you wrote it, but it wasn't like you were necessarily like standing right next to them and
right. So like,
them
I would do it, and then like they would bring in like whatever
the
guest
talent.
stars like whenever they were available, and they say, hey, we just need you to say this line.
That's dope. Do you know if any of those clips are on YouTube?
I think all of them.
Okay, I gotta go watch
They,
that.
they might
man,
have the whole
because
series on YouTube. Yeah,
I
I
missed
did,
that whole.
I know for sure. I know for sure the first 2 episodes are definitely on YouTube.
I gotta check it out, man. That sounds hilarious. So I definitely gotta check it out. Now, you recently released something, correct? Like
Oh yeah,
it was like an instrumental joint. You know what I'm talking about, because you and I built about it about, I guess. There we go. Yes. Tell the party people what that's all about.
yeah. This is Raul's Tunes. It's a 10-inch instrumental break record with some cool stabs and stuff in it. Super limited edition. I only did like 300, but I keep them with me, so like when I tour, like it's something that I can kind of connect with people on. But like,
You have it up on Bandcamp or something?
You can get the digital on Bandcamp.
Okay.
So you can hear it before you buy it. But each copy is basically its own unique print.
Oh,
and
wow.
I shot the cover. So the cover was this was one of the, that's the robot from the cover. I shot it,
That's dope.
edited it to make it look like an oil painting. Then when I had the cover done, so that it was there's no finishing gloss on it, so it's textured.
It's
so
matte finish,
it almost
yeah.
feels like canvas, So it's a chipboard, yeah. So like, it has like a lot of texture, and like it has like the binary code that spells out life in the code on the bottom. It's designed to be like a piece of art,
That's dope, man. That's sick, man. I actually got some gems right here. Let me see what I got. Let's go with the first one right here. I got this. Boom.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that record has no cover. That has no official cover. Like I got no official covers out of Matador except for the album.
And it has a radio mix.
I'm sure that got out of burn.
Of course, I wouldn't be right if I didn't show this.
Yeah.
Actually, I put this in a frame there. But so moving forward, like what do you have like on deck, like as far as what's your next thing? Is it just touring? Are you working on any albums? Are you collaborating with any artists?
Yeah, actually, so obviously I've been touring with Ella Sensei, so like there's gonna be some new music that I do with him.
Oh wow, okay.
And then I'm cooking up things currently, but like there's one that's not about to come out soon. I'm finishing it up with Fatboy Sharif. It's gonna be a interesting little release.
Is it an album or like an EP? Like
It's so with Sharif, there's nothing normal about Fatboy Sharif. So like it's this is it's a Fatboy Sharif thing. Describe it.
Say no more, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing some work like all my releases like vinyl wise. I'm working out with Thick Crates. He's the they did the Raul's tunes and the
Are they out of Europe or from over here?
They're from over here, but he just knows how to, because like I'm an older dude now, you know what I'm saying? So like I've been collecting records so long, so like yeah. So you know, in my head I'm like, this is how I want the release to be. But like he's one of the few people that like knows how to actually how to execute it. You know what I'm saying? So like a 10-inch record, like bro, not many people are doing 10 inches. No. You know, and like so like for him to get it done and like the cover to be that way, and so like and it's all done exactly the way I want it to be done. So like he just knows what he's doing.
Now, do you have and label mates on this label? Like what's the deal?
Yeah, so like yeah, let me show you one of the oldies. So one of the oldies that shows you the some of the other releases he has.
Oh, okay.
You see Capital Gains, Camouflage Monk. It's a Jazz Soon record. You know, so like this joint's on there. You know, and then like this.
And obviously you're happy with working with this label, obviously.
Yeah, because like one, he knows his stuff. Fucking surprised me, like because this things that like even as a DJ and like as a record collector, like I don't always think about what people want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think about like, cause in my head I'm like, I made this record already. It's old. Nobody wants it. So like I did this record called Marvels of Yes Tomorrow, and he's like, yo, you never did vinyl on this. And I was like, yeah, I don't think anybody wants it. He said, you don't understand. He's like, I want. He was like, I want the vinyl. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. He's like, yeah, I'm a record collector. He was like, I've heard this record and like I've been looking for it. And I was like, yeah, it doesn't exist. He said, well, now it's going to, because you know what I'm saying. So it's like, people that are passionate about it, people that care about the music, and like that love the fact that you can make a record that people want. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's rare or like whether you do 10,000 copies, it's the fact that like someone cares enough and is passionate enough about music and vinyl again to do it. So it's like, how could I not work with this dude? Yeah. And like, I met him through 45 King too. Like he's a
rest in peace. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Wow. Okay.
Mark was like, Len, this is my man. Like, this is good people. And yeah, been working with him ever since.
That's dope, man. So that's dope. That's really dope. Because these days I feel like the label game is is for me it's kind of confusing because you hear so many different perspectives. Labels are dead. Indie labels are fine. There's not going to be any more labels. There are some good labels out there. So as an artist, you're like, okay, which direction am I supposed to go in? Which 9 times out of 10, we're doing our own shit. So it's dope to hear.
It's got to be a la carte. You have to live like you got to treat your releases, not everything. Like I don't expect like publicists to push Raul's tunes, but I do know that because of how Thick Crates is, like the people that I consider important, you know what I'm saying, like record collectors, people that are in the beats, like I want them to hear it. Like I made the music for them, And if they're like, yo, we collect records, like I can't just say like, well, I'm only gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna give you a wave file. Like they're like, nah, man, like I want it on special edition vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So like it put me back in that place where it's like, yeah, like I can be as creative as I want to. Bro, the one thing with Little Johnny from the Hospital, that record was supposed to be like a big play record. There was supposed to be lock grooves in it, and you know what I'm saying? Like there was all kinds of things.
I didn't know that. That's
record.
crazy.
Yeah. So like this now, like I said, working with Thick Rates is, you know, bro, when you see some of these releases, like this is worth it, you know?
Right. That's dope, man. You know, like I said, the game is so odd. It's dope to hear that you found a place where you could just like be creative, get exactly what you're looking for. You got somebody that obviously loves what you do. And so what most people don't understand is that as an artist, when you come across a staff of people like that, it's like that's, at this point, it's gold. Because that's how I felt about Matador. I felt like they were dope at what they did. I think that the problem was that just speaking for myself and my crew, mentally we just didn't fully grasp what it was that we had. We kind of knew, but not fully, because we were still young in our thoughts. And so when I look back at Matador, I'm like, that was easily the most perfect label we could have ever been a part of, you know? So to hear that you found something like that recently is just, it's dope to hear, because it's not easy. It's not easy. The game is wild right now. I'm just making sure I get everybody's questions and all of that. So, you and I were talking a few months back, and we were talking about the possibility of forming some sort of union. And what's funny, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I saw a bigger artist, I forgot who it was, but a bigger artist recently, like maybe 3-4 days ago, had posted, I don't know if it was on X or Instagram, how artists need that. They would like, we need this union. And the way they had spoke about it was, they felt that actors have a union, they have SAG, they have a union, they have these things in place that kind of protect them and hold them accountable. But as recording artists, we don't have that, and people don't realize that. So when the streaming situation became what it did and all of these things, we don't have a lot of shielding for ourselves, and there's a lot of these things that happen, and after the fact, we're like, well, I wasn't part of the negotiation for the streaming prices that we've been given. And so how do you feel about that subject now? Do you still have some sort of feeling about it? What do you think about that subject when it comes to recording artists and a union and trying to organize what it is that we're looking at? Do you believe in it? Do you think it's nonsense? How do you see it?
I mean, of course, I believe in it because I'm an artist. Unfortunately, I don't believe these things work out because the masses don't feel that it's important. So like, you can have a steel workers union, because without steel, you're not building a bridge.
Right.
You know? The reason why
Carpenters
the actors
union, constructors union, yep.
The reason why the actors can have a union is because people need to sell
the
you
money
things.
Too. And the money that's made in that industry.
So like, I can't sell you my product, right, without an actor on TV. So like, we need to make sure the actors get paid. But the funny thing is, it's like, without the music, you ain't got a jingle. But for some reason, they're like, you know what? We fuck your jingle. We'll have the actor hum it. You know what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason, we can, you know, we can do without. And then hip hop wise, bro, like hip hop, you can buy anybody. Think about it. in hip hop, right? There's nobody with a DJ. First of all, there's no groups right now.
No.
Then it's like there's nobody with like this is
the Clips, but they're brothers. I don't know if that counts.
Right, like and played it, and even they broke up for a little while, right? Like
right.
So it's true. So but none of these people have like yo, this is how we roll. Imagine you trying to have Guns N' Roses without Slash.
Which he tried
and what happened?
Right, it was kind of awkward. It was awkward.
No, because you need a guitarist.
You need that guy for that product. Yeah.
Let's say this: if I told you, hey, I got a rock band, and then 5 motherfuckers show up with kazoos, you're gonna be like, "Fuck is you doing?" Because like you be like, "Yo, this is not a band. This is not a rock band." But in hip hop, right, you can have a group with no DJ. You can be an artist with no music. How's that work? Where your music coming from? You fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is this a movie where the music just magically plays out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? But like for whatever reason, like I said, hip hop, you can get bought out. And like, think about it, like they're like, yo, for years, they wrote you out they wrote the DJ out of the party. Hip hop is a party, right? We don't need that guy on stage. Fuck you mean you don't need me on stage? I'm the party.
It's weird how things have shifted. It's weird. Like you would never change the rules when making a film. Everything is kind of still in, I mean, there's new technology. People are making movies on their own. People are making movies with their phones. But when it comes to just the world of film, most of the rules still apply. Whereas like what you're saying, it's like if we narrowed it down to hip hop, a lot of the rules are kind of like way overlooked. Like just like biting. When you and I came up in this culture, biting was a massive no-no. And in many cases, the reality is if somebody caught you biting their style, chances, there was a 50-50 chance you were gonna get slapped.
Yeah.
You know? And now today it's like, it's almost like the Clone Wars, man. It's like you know, a lot of similar shit going on and everybody's comfortable with it. So that's why it's kind of like hard to say anything, because it's like, you might want to voice your opinion and you check the audience and everybody's like, fuck it, it's cool. And you're like, okay, me and my 5 friends don't agree, but you know, it's like, you know, things have changed and shifted, you know? And so the way I look at it is that we got to adapt. That's where we're at. But a union will be welcomed in order to keep things in order. But I just don't know if it'll ever happen. I think it's a good idea. Do we remember, so my man Edwin asked, do we remember counting Endless Bank? I don't know about Endless. I do remember Counting Bank, but Endless.
Wasn't that a group?
Was it? Edwin, was that a group? Exactly, Savage. Thanks for that, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Armando. March 1st, Boomtown Brewery in downtown LA. Make sure y'all check that out. It is a group. Edwin says it is a group. Why? For some reason, Edwin, I thought you were asking if the Arsonists and Company Flow remember going, and I don't.
Hello.
I remember getting paid, but it was never. It was
Soon
more like,
you'll
let me put that in my
see.
pocket. Let me put that in my pocket, man. And I ended up spending all that shit on tour anyway, most of the time. Those are the new dunks? I'll take that. They don't have those colors in the US.
Oh,
So dumb.
goodness. Don't mind me. I'm headed to Europe now, and I'm going to the UK.
When are you
You want to get a pair of trainers? Huh?
A pair of trainers? When are you heading out?
We leave the 24th, the 25th is the first show. First show was like in
February?
Spain, like Madrid. Yeah,
I just finished
24th.
doing a song for Flacco. He's from is he from Madrid? But he's an OG out there, and I've rhymed with him before. I just finished handing him a verse. I love Spain, man. Man, I need to call L, man. Let's work on a package, son. You know what I mean? L the Sensei, qunique, Mr. Len. That sounds about right, right? What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, for real, man.
Sounds about right. I like that.
So is there anything else you want to say to the party people? Mr. Len, a.k.a. Acapulco Black, a.k.a. Leonard B-Boy. I bet you never heard that one, right?
No. I mean, look, you know, my name is Mr. Len. I never been to a Diddy party.
Me neither. Have you ever crossed paths with Diddy?
Yeah.
Was it awkward?
It's funny, at a stretch party.
Really?
Yeah. He was, you know what's funny? So Stretch was doing a mixtape. It's like years ago, and he wanted to put a Cold Flow song on it, but it was like I don't know if it was like a Bad Boy tape or a Puffy tape. So Puffy had something to do with it, and he was like, "No."
Of course.
Puffy was like, "No." Yeah.
What is this?
I can't even act like my feelings.
There's no beat that I can dance to.
Yeah. Right? Like I said, I can't even act like my feelings are hurt. I'm just like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, you probably happy that you weren't a part of that.
But he was DJing at Don Hills.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in forever, bro.
Yeah.
Don Hills. Wow, man. Holy shit. Go ahead.
And I went there. And dead ass, like, so I'm standing on the wall, and this dude came and stood by me with this white girl. And like, you know how you feel like a weird, like it's like a cricket or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like I looked over and it was him like dancing with this crazy looking white chick.
You didn't see any hand movement like this, did you?
No. Time to get to work. No, so go hard, go deep. So
for me,
but it's funny
weird,
because like this is like 99, maybe like 95. If someone had a camera, they would have seen Mr. Len standing next to Puffy.
What a weird
dancing
combo.
With some chick. Crazy.
For me, I got invited to go up to a label. You know, I was shopping my demo at the time. There was no arsonist yet. And after I sat with the A&R, you know, the whole process, listening to the tape, me sitting there all nervous, he's listening to my shit in front of me and all of that. You know, it was like, all right, thank you for checking it, peace. I get up, go to the restroom, come out, go to the elevator, press down, doors open, Diddy right in front of me. It's just me and Diddy in the elevator going down quietly, quietly. And I'm like, it was just weird. And what's just like you, it was cool that I didn't like spaz out, turn around and say, my demo, I got my demo. You know, like I didn't do any of that. You know what I mean? Like for some reason I was in total control of my emotions and just like, it was just an awkward, like he and I just in the elevator thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's
I keep it a buck. I like people like him, like, cause I working at Jive and people like him, I never really thought like they could do anything for me.
Right.
You know, like, and it's not that I didn't think that he didn't have any kind of like power or like, you know, I knew he could do, you know, whatever. He could sign people, whatever. But like, it just never like, it never seemed like it would. Like, why would that be a fit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I can genuinely say I don't like what you do, and it's like it's not like I'm not dissing him. Like I'm just not a fan of what he does. Like there's plenty of people like I can say like they're super talented. I just don't listen to their music, you know.
Right, right. And I agree with you.
Not,
That's
and I'm
power.
not even saying Puffy's talented. I'm just saying I have the ability to not like you, even though like you're talented.
Right. And I think I felt the same way. Thank you, my man Savage. Thank you so very much. Thank y'all for y'all support on that. Thank you so very much. The original No Diddy, no doubt. And you know, and I could agree with you. There's a lot of times where, and you know, you and I came up at a time when there was a lot of industry parties, and we would go to these different parties, and you'd see all types of people. I remember one time me and Detroit went to a party. It was Lords of the Underground, and you know, we're like walking through the crowd. And then we were like, yo, let's go to the bar. And we went to the bar and we're like just leaning on the bar. And we weren't even paying attention. And so I look to my right and I'm tripping because it's Destroy, me, Tupac, just standing at the bar. And it was like, this is weird, you know, like, but we didn't bother him. You know, we knew who he was. But it was like an industry party. It was a lot of, you know, it was for Lords of the Underground. So there was a lot of famous people there. But it was one of those things where like you respected the space, but we didn't like, but it was just weird looking back. It was like, oh shit, I was chilling with Tupac like for 2 seconds. Yeah. And he's looking at us and we're looking at him like, okay, cool. You know,
no, those industry parties back then, man, I remember I went to this one joint when I was working at Jive. They're like, yo, you gotta check this out. Wu-Tang, like Wu-Tang, this new group, Wu-Tang. But we all knew who they was, but like, so it wasn't even like they were performing. It was like, yo, they're gonna be listening to like some new Wu-Tang stuff around the corner from this shit. Cool. Me and one of the dudes that worked there, we go around the corner and we meet up with these girls. So bro, like, we're talking to these girls and like, yo, we're good rhythm, ha ha ha. Oh, you work for Jive? Yeah, oh shit. This one, that shit means something, right? So we talking, ha 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 ha. Yo, meth, RZA, and like, I don't know, Master Killer, somebody else walk in. It was like,
yeah, bye.
They didn't even say bye. It was just like, like mid laugh, like mid giggle.
Going that way. And what's crazy is most people don't know, like, members of Wu-Tang are fucking tall. That's the other thing. Like, people don't even know. Yeah. Like, everybody's like 6'1" and over. Like, it's, aside from Raekwon, no disrespect, but everybody's fucking tall. So you're not only you're like the girls leaving, but you're like okay, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, like bro, like they like the basketball team walked in. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm in the band. Yeah.
See, I wasn't gonna say that. You can say that. That's good, man. Oh my God, Len, I gotta say, man. First, I got to give you your flowers, Len. I got to give you your flowers. It's a new practice for me. I've been doing it for quite some, like, especially this year alone. And it's one of those things that I've watched you from the moment we met during the Arsonist Company Flow days all the way up into this day. And what I admire about you is how you always kept your composure. You were always easy to talk to. Like, and for most people, what they don't understand is that this industry could turn you into a monster. This industry, especially when you're in a group like the Arsonist or Company Flow or Nonfiction or the Job, when you have some sort of popularity and you're selling out venues and you're touring and your albums are hot, it could turn you into a monster. And Len is one of the few people that never became that. Len was always Len. And you've always been the dude that it was always like if I came to a venue or if doing something and I knew you were going to be there, it was always like, at least Len is going to be there. He's fucking human. You know what I mean? Like he's not into the illusion of this whole thing. And he does exactly what he wants to do. And you've always put out great product, and you've always been a part of some of the either very abstract, artsy, beautiful pieces, or just obviously with with Fun Crusher and everything you've done on that side. You've been a part of some amazing things, and you're a beautiful human being. And I just want people to know that about you. Aside from all your accolades, is just you've one of the few people that I always look forward to talking to, or whenever we get to hang and all of that. You're an amazing DJ. You're an amazing artist. You're an amazing producer. And I'm thankful that I know you. And I'm thankful that I'm part of your fucking first solo album, man. So, Mr. Len, those are my flowers to you, bro. Thank you so very much for being you. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Of course, man. So I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thank you for doing this. I'm actually doing this under weird conditions because I got some sort of feedback going on the latency, and you gotta hook up the wires accordingly and check your DAW and your fucking I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to check.
Adjust your space modulator.
So for those that want to know what you're doing, you know I got to ask the obligatory questions. For those that want to know more about what you're doing, where would you tell them to look?
I just got rid of my TikTok because I started getting weird messages and stuff, so I was just like, whatever. So now I'm always on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. I'm Look at Len, and then Acapulco Black Comedy. Those are the main ones. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
So everybody, make sure you check out at Look at Len, the at sign Look at Len, all one word for Instagram.
Acapulco Black Comedy,
Black, all one word as well.
Yep.
Those are both his Instagram handles. Make sure y'all give him a follow. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Mr. Len, a man of many, many talents. Len, you know I'm going to be bothering you about your drumming. I'm very curious. I want to go online and watch this. I'm always on the lookout for a drummer for the many, many projects that I do. So you better start dusting off the drum heads and getting some tuning coming. I might be hollering.
Yeah, you want to do something?
Yes.
Cute.
Whenever I hear whenever somebody attaches the word drummer to their name, I'm instantly like, I need to talk to you about something.
Let's see. Like I said, drums are like MCs. So like I said, I know drum. Like bro, I work with Will Calhoun from Living Color. That's a drummer. Right. Fish from Fishbone. That's a drummer. Right. This dude SLS, Stacy Lamont Sidnor. The dude plays. He's like at one point he was MD for the Jacksons. Bro, we did a sound check. I watched this guy bend a snare rim playing. Like that's a drummer.
Smacking the shit out of that, man.
That's a drummer. I can keep a beat.
I see where you're going with it. You're like,
those guys.
Before you get
drummers.
ahead of yourself.
Like this.
Here's a list.
Right.
Here's where I am.
But I'm better than Meg White, but I'm not fucking with Dave Grohl. You see what I'm saying?
So you're somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We're gonna build. Yeah. I got you. I understand. Maybe I'm the one that inspires you to practice every day.
I had to.
Yo, you gave me that nod like, not really.
We'll see.
I doubt it.
But you know what? Also, too, like if it comes down to it, like, bro, I'll come out there.
Okay.
I'll come up because like that. Me playing the drums here for you over there ain't but we can actually come up with something out there, and like I ain't got nothing to lose, so it's just all music to me. So yeah,
that would be dope, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
Len is gonna buy a ticket. He'll be here on Friday, and then he's gonna go to Europe.
If you keep a drum kit in your garage, I'll sleep in your garage, and we'll work it out.
Okay. I actually have a drum kit, so that works out perfectly.
Oh, see?
Works out perfectly.
G.I. Joe,
There
half
we
the
go.
battle, bro. What we doing?
Half the battle is done. I'll book the sessions, and we'll figure it out. This is
Yeah.
dope. I'm actually excited about this. That's dope. That's dope. But
Look
anyway,
out,
Mr.
Black
Len, ladies
Keys.
and gentlemen, thank you, Len, for doing this. I really appreciate it. Everybody, just show your love to Mr. Len, of course. Thank you, Len, for hanging out.
Anytime, yo. You know.
Definitely. I'm
how we
definitely
do it,
going to
bro.
call you back on here, especially. I got to get my latency under control. Once that's under control, I'll really be in tune to what's happening. But thank you once again. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, look at Len, right?
Len.
Correct?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And at Acapulco Black, all on
Comedy.
Instagram. Make sure y'all
Yep.
give him a follow. Thank you for being here, Mr. Len. You could sign off whenever you're ready. Thank you, brother. Love you,
Thank
man.
y'all.
And I'll be talking
Peace.
to you soon.
Y'all be good.
Peace. Wow, man, that was a lot of fun, man. Exactly, Amando. I can't help myself. I hear the word drum, and that's the one skill set that I'm always like, yo, I gotta link up with this drummer. Who knows what's gonna happen, So yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go right in, man. Eon, what's the deal, son? Yeah, I want to thank all of y'all for the amazing comments and questions. Thank you for your support with the super chats, the super stickers, the super gifts. Thank you for just being here and hanging out with me and Len. This was my first remote guest on the show. Show is still pretty young. Just thank y'all, man. It really means a lot to me. And let me get to some announcements. Let me make sure I got everything. Let me get to it. Yo, my man Stutters. I need your help, son. Oh, wait, I got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, first thing I want to announce is that if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, Saturday, May 23rd, 2026, I will be performing in Denver, Colorado with DJ Stutters on the cut at Bar Red, May 23rd, 2026. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, that will be funky fresh. It's going to be a blast. Get more shows are getting booked, so stay tuned. I'll be announcing when I'm up in your area, and we could get together and all of that good stuff, man. Thank you, Goodfoot. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so very much, man. Aside from that, don't forget that, where are we? So next Friday, the very first single of the album from me and DJ Redmatic drops next Friday. It's called Cypher Up. I'm very excited. Red is very excited. We're actually shooting the video this weekend, so we're going to be all prepared, get all the fucking incidentals ready for y'all, and we're very excited. Songs are still getting mixed, but it's all good. The first single comes out next Friday. And last Friday, we released a brand new Mother Fuzz single for those that are into what I do on the rock side of things. It's called Once in a Lifetime. That's streaming everywhere. But stay tuned for the new qunique Redmatic single, Cypher Up, next Friday, February 27th, streaming everywhere. Plus, I'll be doing a live feed, Friday Vibes with Q, that Friday as well. Plus, this Friday, I'll be doing it as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so very much for hanging out tonight. Shout out to Mr. Len and everything that he does. And I'll be seeing y'all Friday on Friday Vibes with Q, man. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.